Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg.
And Bumblebee.
I'm currently watching and playing GTA 5, but we were just reading.
Black Lightning, issue number 4.
So, this goes off of the last issue, number 3, where Black Lightning was pretty much facing off against Superman.
Well, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman.
It was just Superman.
Well, yeah.
It was just Superman.
I mean, they were all in the room and all instigating things.
It was just Superman.
Okay.
They were, Batman, he knew he was not going to get in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, she just wasn't touching that. She was going to let them have it out, get all their feelings out, and then they'll talk. He didn't lay one hand on Superman. Nothing against him. I already knew that wasn't going to happen.
And Diana kind of lassoed his hand to prevent him from throwing that last punch that he was going to throw.
I mean, it wouldn't have done anything, but yeah.
They pretty much talked him down, and then Diana was like, let me take you to Anissa so that you can go talk to her.
Exactly.
But Anissa doesn't want to talk.
Not yet.
But Black Lightning pretty much said, that's okay, I'll wait.
I'm not going home until we go home.
Pretty much. So he's been staying in the watchtower this whole time, and he knocks on her door twice every time he's going in and out to let her know that he's there, which I think is sweet. They're building their trust back.
It got to a point where she can see him and talk to him. She has a new uniform. Well, not uniform, a new suit now.
And she's been training and honing in her skills with her new powers.
And the suit looks good.
I like it. It has a T for thunder.
Yep.
And kind of looks like a lightning bolt.
It looks nice. And then her sparring with everyone. And it went from, who was the first one? I can't remember.
She was sparring with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I believe she was sparring with Katana.
I know the last one was her dad.
Yeah, and then the third one was Steel, both Steels.
Yeah, that's
and then she also was sparring with her dad.
And I thought that was pretty cool. They were actively trying to make sure she was good and get her powers under control and stuff like that.
She's also been going to therapy with the therapist robot thing.
It works. It's weird, but it works.
She's also been helping out on the back end with missions that her sister and her dad are going on.
I feel as though she's like the lady in the chair type thing right now.
Kind of, yeah, pretty much.
Until she can get to that point again.
Yeah. Speaking of missions, so there's there's groups of people going around causing havoc in the town.
Yeah.
We have, the Sons of Liberty, and they are pretty much going around and targeting people with powers. They attacked Isaac's apartment with his mom, but the villains in Volcana that they were fighting the other issue were able to get his mom. So he's kind of forced into, he's with Volcana and the rest of them, and he's kind of being forced into helping them do what they're doing.
Even though he didn't really want to, but
he's doing it because his mom, and he knows that they could. He doesn't want them to hurt his mom,
right?
And he wants to make sure that his mom is safe. So he's kind of going along until he can figure something else out.
Which is understandable. I would do the same. I will say, the whole thing was pretty good. I like the redemption of it all, where they actually helped out and trained her to control her powers. That was nice. When they just boom tubed her up like that without any information, that was all the way messed up.
That was definitely was going against, Black Lightning was like, I got it. Yeah. I could do it. But they were like, nah, we gonna do this.
What made it worse is with Batman saying, no, y'all too dangerous. And I'm like, oh, you messed all the way up with saying that. It all worked out.
The other thing, they did an inventory of what the Volcana and them took from Steelworks. And according to Natasha, if they modify those items in a certain way, they can turn into power dampeners.
Yeah.
Which is not good news for our superpowered individuals.
This is true.
We also see that Windfall, which is one of the people in Volcana's group, was tasked with delivering a package somewhere. And we see, next thing you know, we see her passed out, and we see that there's a power dampener there. And it has also affected Jefferson Pierce and Jennifer. So, and then the Sons of Liberty pop up and are there ready to attack. That's what they wanted. Heroes to end up there and so that they could take them out. It just so happened that
they messed with the wrong ones.
They thought that Volcana and the rest of them were going to come and look into Windfall, but Black Lightning and Lightning were there instead.
It was probably not the best, but everything worked out. Is there anything else you want to add to this Bumblebee?
That's pretty much it. The issue ends with the fight with the Sons of Liberty, and I guess we will see how that fight ends up in the next episode and what happens. Because I don't think Black Lightning and Lightning are fighting at 100% because some of their powers have been affected because of the power dampener.
Right.
Or they're going to be recovering from the effects of the power dampener. I think they destroyed it, but it still affected them for a little bit.
I think it's just going to be probably like 1 to 2 days of them being at probably like, I'll give it 50% of their normal power. Maybe 25. But they're not at 0. And if they are, that is dangerous.
No, they're definitely not at 0, but I don't think they are at 100%. They were on the floor affected by it, and then they got up and started fighting. So I think they're getting back up to 100%.
Right.
We'll have to catch the rest of that fight in the next issue.
You guys take care. Visit your local comic book store. Grab what you can, and we will talk to you guys later.